Can you say something about your own truth or honesty, sincerity, and the 50-50?
Mm, no. Um, yeah, good. You have really good questions. Um, for me, truth was always an obsession. I always found myself a liar, like, and I always thought, if I'm able to tell the truth, then, people will treat me good, like sort of, I always had the feeling I was fake. I was a doctor and I graduated, and then I was in the hospital, like with that white coat, and I felt so fake. I was saying, my God, I'm so fake, I'm so
Mm.
fake. And I give the illusion to people that I know everything and I don't know anything.
Mm.
Like, yeah, take this medication, it will be good for you. And yeah, and then doctor and doctor and doctor. And I felt, like, so it
Mm.
has been really an obsession to me, like, and I thought the solution was to be honest. But, well, if you see the image, like we talk from one mask to another, there is no honesty. So everybody, hey, see how perfect I am. See, see this. It's simply because we don't know ourselves, So in a way, so like in couples, a lot of couple therapy, and then dishonesty and betrayal and big words, and yeah, nobody's honest. No, nobody. Well, maybe it's good that I'm not honest, like, who is waiting for all my thoughts? It's
Mm.
like it's it's kind of, so in a way, honesty has a lot to do with words, and words are not important. And justice, the longing for justice, it's a child.
Mm.
So the not seen child thinks justice would have been if they have seen me, and it creates the illusion that seeing him, justice in whatever form, would help.
Yeah.
But we live on a planet without justice.
Mm.
It's not what life is about. You live on, if you look for justice, you're on the wrong planet. Go and look for another planet. Here, nothing with life has to do with justice. Life has to do with survival. And with, of course, for humans, that doesn't mean that we have to behave like animals. But you need to become in touch with that. And if you are in touch with your own life and with your own frequency and with your own, all your bitter parts, then, well, you can have a sort of a sort of a contact. But honesty has a lot of to do with, you have to tell me everything so that I can control you and I can manipulate you. And like, what
Mm.
is honesty?
Mm.
Okay, there is a kind of honesty I'm a fan of, that is, make it simple. What do you want? But that is honesty about what you want, about the movement. In reconstructive, we are really honest in the movement. We are follow your impulse. So
Mm.
that is, be really honest, not in your words, but in what you want.
Mm.
But on that moment, not on the stories you tell.
Yeah.
So that is a kind of honesty, that we have to learn. So it's never in words, and it's never, a word is never honest.
Mm.
Because a word means different things for every. If I say love, I have a definition of love, a story of love, a whole path with love, and you as well. So we will never understand.
Yeah.
So how can we be honest about that? It's not possible.
Yeah.
So honesty has to do with something else, like I think maybe that is why I love reconstructive so much, that we are honest in that work. And that's the only way of humans to be honest.
Mm.
It's in that, and there is something like in reconstructive, as if nobody's watching, and nobody's watching because everybody is in it. And anyway, I'm out, but I don't see anything in a way, I don't understand because I'm not in. And people feel it. They feel that in a way that there is that safety.
Yeah.
So they become, in a way, they let their bodies become more honest. What is honest? Follow your impulses.
Yeah.
That's an honesty. But the brain doesn't know anything about honesty. Is only manipulating. Be honest with me, so I can, I can. Yeah, and that is a, well, that is a lot of men more than women have identify their problem as that they can't be honest, that they don't know very well what they feel, they